Hello, how are you all doing? My name is Blessing and hope you're all having a great day. I'm just here to talk to us today about the word communication. I feel this topic is very important and timely for our parents and our teenagers because we are in an era or an age where most times there is miscommunication between parents and their teenagers, and I'm just here to just throw light on that communication is actually very key. And before I go further, I'll just like to read from two scriptures from the Bible, Ephesians 6 and verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nature and admonition of the Lord. And also Colossians 4 and verse 6. Colossians 4 and verse 6. It says, Let your speech always Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. Every parent ought to know what communication style fits their children. Some feels that, oh, I just need to shout on that child and beat that child, and that child doesn't do that again. Trust me, where there is discipline without a dialogue, it actually breaks that child. For someone like me growing up, my dad will always call me aside and ask me question, why did you do this and why did you do that? My mom is not that patient. She will call you and beat the hell out of you. But as time goes on, I realized that I became more closer to my dad. I wanted to talk to my dad. I want to tell my dad everything. And I didn't want to do something that's wrong because I don't want to hurt my dad. So it was a love relationship between me and my dad. And for my mom, sometimes I'll be like, is it not just beating? Let her beat. I'll still do it again. So if you look at both ends, I became stubborn to my mom because I don't want to if I want to do something, I'll do it. For my dad, I didn't want to hurt him because he will always call me, and I saw that he really is patient to listen to me. But I'm actually liking my mom right now because we are cool. So, but I'm just here to talk to us basically about the importance of communication. Most times, my experience with handling kids and teenagers is it's disheartening to see parents come to meet me and be like, "Miss Blessing, I need you to help me talk to my child about a particular topic. This child is not opening up." And I just have that privilege of talking to this child, and this child tells me everything. And I feel it all boils down to communication because if you really spend time with your child or your word or your children and really find a communication style that suits them, I believe they will open up and they'll want to talk to you. And for teenagers, most times they don't understand parents because they just act in a certain way. They're like, why is daddy acting this way? Don't daddy know I need this? Don't daddy know I want this and all that? Or don't mommy know that this is timely for me? Sometimes parents don't really understand. I'm just here to talk to us that it is very key for us to find a communication style that work with our kids, and you cannot do that without the help of the Holy Spirit because children are wired differently. The method that work for child A might not work for child B, and that's why we need the guidance and the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. But I'm just here to remind you that communication is actually very key. Maybe that child is not that stubborn, maybe that child doesn't really understand what you're saying or how you're passing that information. Maybe mommy is not just word, maybe mommy doesn't understand your communication language. So I'm saying this morning that dialogue, I mean getting to know why the person is acting this way, really helps. And I pray that as we do that, as we dialogue, as we come together to really ask questions and find time to talk, I pray that the Holy Spirit gives us wisdom to do that. And I pray that our heart is should I say soft enough to receive instructions, timely instructions. And I pray that at the end of the day, we become better versions of ourselves, better parents and better, teenagers, and overall better humans for the world and for God. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Do have a lovely day. Bye.